Alright guys, so today I have a generator and 2 AC maintenance. Unfortunately this bush is a little overgrown. I might trim it back a little. I mean, I'm on a beautiful piece of property. This house is really old I'm on. Goes all the way down to where the lake is. All the way up that way where you see those cars, the road. Goes quite a bit up that way to the road. There's a little kind of like a den getaway house over there. There's another house over there on this property. You have the one barn that's up over there, then you have another barn over there. Oh, let's get this maintenance going. All right, so he said the clippers were in one of these buildings, one of these dwellings. This is probably one of my favorite small houses to work in. Is it in this? Seems scary looking. Is this where I'll find the clippers? I mean, there's yard tools here, stuff I can use. I'm sure that's for hacking stuff, but where's the modern tools? Stuff's pretty cool. He's got some old farming tools and stuff and hammers here. Wow, look at that pile of stuff, chisels and whatnot. Something's telling me that this was the wrong barn to go into for the hedge clippers. Look at those old roller skates. Clip them onto your sneakers. That's not that old. This is like the newest thing he's got. But I'm in the wrong spot for clippers. What kind of tools is this guy using? Craftsman, right? Craftsman, the V series. Old wrenches and stuff. But I'm in the wrong barn. This is not where the crimp. No. This is not where the clippers are. So let's go to the next one. Maybe there. Is it here? Old brick? Nope. Oh, this is nice. Nice spot to chill, hang out. Look, he's got a fan. Awesome. Oh. Is he in here? I'm scared of this thing. There. Those are clippers, right? I guess I could use those. Is that a bat? Do not smoke in our barn. Look at this. The scale for when they farm, probably for the feed. This is awesome. A little scary looking, but it's awesome. Got old plastic around, so they're doing something in there. Stairs going up. That looks like it's been all modernized. I'm not gonna go through there. So I guess the clippers that, look at that vise. Before they need to put names on them, probably. Get some rainwater in through there. Look at that old drill press. Old saddles. Make sure the floor is solid. I'm stepping on because all right, Well, that's an old safe. Yeah. Water. I guess these, do they work? They look like they could be sharp. No idea if they work. I don't think they're supposed to overlap, but they sound sharp. Check that old chain out. This place is cool. I don't know if guys are hooking the sides and picking up. So I guess this thing, that thing looks even older, or these. Probably these. These would probably be easier to use than this. Put this back. Yeah, it'll work. See, there's the guest house. Well, there's another house on here. I have no idea what he's doing with all this stuff, but this is an amazing piece of property. That, this, all this stuff. No AC on this stuff though yet. I'm gonna go back up to the house where I'm working. The upper garage, my truck's over there. That's the house I'm working on. Another driveway. He owns all that over there. Gotta service this. I fixed the leak on this a couple of years ago. It's not icing up. He said it's cooling off good. One thing I never noticed, I mean, I know he had the pats in the back, but they lead to a big cement landing back there. I'm not sure what he's doing with that. I have no idea. There's the main house. This is the guest house. I gotta get water. That's why I came up here, I forgot. Getaway spot. Ductless. Cool air is coming out. But one thing I don't want. What is he having in that mode? It doesn't light up, I guess. I think he's got it in dehumidification. Or but for now, I'll turn it off. I'll come back to this. Usually when I get in here, it's too cold. It doesn't run long enough. But that's good. Then I think this is the bathroom. Or... no, it's the closet. So this is the water. And he's got all those pads. That landing, I never realized they lead to that, and then there's a dirt road out of that. So I'm wondering what he's doing back there. But I mean, I don't ask too many questions. This guy is awesome. I love working here. He wants me here and only me. Most of the customers are like that. I don't know why, but it's the only reason that stops me from getting into 100% commercial. But I love these kind of residential jobs. I really do. I don't know what it is about it, but I mean, who would think a piece of property in Bergen County, New Jersey like this exists? Look how beautiful it is. This house is from the 1700s. Well, I'm going to continue to the main house. I really don't want this camera being seen everywhere if there is cameras on the premises. But we'll do a quick exploration of inside. Alright. Check out the miniature door. bleach to it. That monster of an oil tank. That dinky little boiler there. I used to store stuff. Something was here that set it up the wall. I'm thinking this is where the monster, the oil tank, is probably in front of. I'm not seeing. Usually you get a nice footprint. I'm guessing that's the footprint. Hard to tell here, because usually you have a nice monster of a footprint. Another cupboard. I mean, look at the walls. That's history. Some of the stuff, planters, nuts, that's got to be friggin' old. Some of the stuff I'm sure is mixed in new. I'm not gonna open and touch, but I mean, stuff's pretty cool. All this old stuff. That old iron right there. That's as far as I go to touching it, because it's not mine. But this house is awesome. I mean, look. This is all done by hand with a plane. Somebody was friggin' planing down. We got trees. Well, everything's trees. Somebody carved it, tried to square it the best they could. I mean, you still got the trees supporting the house. They gave up at this point. They're like, we're tired. We carved all these friggin' beams, tried to make all of them square as possible. Now, well, now for the main event. I'm here for this, so thinking my truck is my other thermometer. You can tell on every unit that I usually come around to most of the time, there's a hole in the supply and return for quick test. So let's see, what's the return? Got about 68 coming back. Okay. What's my supply? Where is the supply? I don't have my magnetic tool. We'll do that after. Let's see where this goes. While it's doing that, I'll get my light, my drill ready, because I'm going to flush my drains. Anybody who's like, oh, I'm doing residential maintenance, this sucks. Why? Residential maintenance is awesome. I do commercial and resi, as you can tell from my videos. I love these jobs. This is 8 hours on this property. Only 62 so far. Put a minute there. This is 56 except for 53. It's got water going through. Open up the filter box. I have to clean it while I'm here. I'm missing a lot of tools. They're scattered everywhere on a few different projects I'm working on. I'm even working on the Astro van again on my other channel, though I moved it because I noticed a lot of people here don't like it. But on the Astro, I ended up, my brakes, the caliper seems to have frozen. That needs to be cleaned. Besides the caliper freezing up, I also ended up with a small electrical fire, shorting out my car's welding. 61. That's not a good enough split. This said 68. This is telling me the basement's 65. Pump is going. It's going there somewhere. Sounds like I'm gonna have to clear that out. Add a little bleach to it or something. Okay, so I got about 67. 68. Swap this filter. 2 minutes. appear to be cooling correctly. So a new one. This one all the time I got changed. Some filters you don't have to change that often. But this is on the floor, I believe, this register, so this thing's always dirty. Put the date on it. I love to put the date on them. Except for when I don't have my marker. This way I know when the last time I changed it. 5, is it 31 or is it 6-1? Is it 31 days this year? 31. Breaking news. Dow drops 300 points. Yeah, whatever. Let the Dow drop. Just good buying opportunity. Stuff gets cheaper. Air flows down. Oh, an HVAC guy talking stocks. It's like a shoe shine guy. Means everybody's gonna start losing money. I'm sorry, when you're surrounded by rich, you always think about investing and making money. $69. Still, I got not even a 10-degree split on this thing. I'll just aim you guys up. I'm not gonna look. I'll give it a minute because it takes time. Yeah, I'm gonna look again. 64, 63. It's been running long enough though that it should give me a 20-degree split. That's what this thing gave me when it started. Okay. This unit has issues. Not cold enough. It's not cold enough. Let it hang out. The longer. Iced? No. Not iced. If you look, this isn't getting cold, not getting cold. There's parts that's cold, but not all of it is getting cold. That's not oil. Oh, that might be. Yeah, I feel a little oily. Oh, gonna have to check. And those are like, oh, I'm only doing maintenance. You're running the cool stuff on maintenances. There's problems all the time. Looks pretty clean, so this funnel's useless here unless I was gonna go right into my trap. I'm gonna fill my pan up. Pan feels a little oily. I always find problems with my maintenances. I don't want to, but it just happens. As you fill that up, it goes right through. Problem is, I don't know if the pump will work. The pump still works. I didn't realize, right there's a dead mouse. I was probably standing on him as I was changing the filter. Should probably pour some bleach or foil cleaner in there. Water, clean it out a little bit. Rattle it up a little. No oil. There's a cold TXV, not any oil on it, but that is oily. The only downfall of this machine design is that when you have line set coming through, not really. I'm gonna have to look somewhere here. But I would feel oil on this side, and I don't. I'm feeling it more on this side, so that's gonna let me believe my leak is somewhere over there. This is where the head cam comes in handy. So you guys see what I'm actually looking at. Unlike the chest cam, which is looking at my knees. Maybe in here. I'm gonna go get the D-Tech. Still a little moisture here, but and I doubt micro leak water is going to stop it from leaking, or blocking my test. But let's see what happens. We'll come in with the D-Tech first. The last one I found, I think it was, I mean, it was a horizontal coil, but I think it was like one of these U-bends. It was leaking. Actually, it would be on this side because of the drain. Yeah, the coil's going this way. It was like one of these U-bends. As for oil, I mean, this is a little shiny. Maybe. That's why I want to get rid of the water, though. Water makes it harder. In there, nothing in there looks too shiny. Ooh. It's on. That lights up the whole coil. I could even use this plugged in if I wanted. This is a little shiny. And the wheel seems to be on the other side. I just get something. Oops. Come in on the back. Probe is here. It's all wet here, all wet. Most of it will come from this side. Ooh, so that came in here. I'm getting something over here. A little there. Getting something from. Coil here. Well, I think I got a coil leak right here. This coil. It's getting something. That might. Look at that friggin' dead spider. Oh, something's here. Quail leak. There's the side where all the oil is. Move alien spider. You'll get a better view than me. Was it the unicorn or was it the spider? I think that unicorn was here that Shannon's always talking about. Need to get me one of them ultrasonic testers, but I have a leak definitely here somewhere. Now I can fix it. Turn down a low sensitivity, low sensitivity. Somewhere. Let's see more oil back here in the pan. A leg of that spider. The grasshopper, I didn't even pay attention to it. Amount of maintenance, so nobody pays for this time. This is all included. Is that it right there? You would think here, but it's all right. But then you remember it goes down. Boom, and that's on low. I think I'm going to come back on a Saturday to do this. So I'll definitely volunteer my time on Saturday for this repair. We're so busy that they keep begging guys to come in on Saturdays. But we don't hire anybody. We're fully staffed. Never hire. My year manufacturer, 13. Oof. It might be out of warranty. Look at that bubble point, it was real. I'm getting a little foam. See, Windex is good sometimes, but some of these tiny ones, you'll get residue everywhere of bubbles. I have a little foam going on. Oh, I like this coil. 2 sections to the triangle. It's not important if I could pinpoint it, because I don't think I could seal it if it's in the coil. If it was just here, I was exploding. Or my testing, I could braze it shut. Take some silver solder and just go over it. But look a little shiny, but I don't see any evidence here of anything. But drying it out at least. You see it was a little shiny. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to write this up. I'm gonna have to recharge it and get them running, so I can come back with a new coil. But at least we know where the leak is in here. I love this thing foamed up. Just give it more time. Gonna open this. I'll be right back. This is gonna remind me of new knee pads. See, there's a pull string right there. Filter's not bad. I gotta go grab a new filter. Oof, look at the outside of this unit. The unit itself is getting funky. It's probably too hot and humid up here. I mean, look at that. Even up here, look at the wood. Same thing, trees. Just shaved down. Look at that giant attic fan. I don't think it works. Always got a new timer on it. If it was very hot up here, we'd find out if it works. I left my thermometer downstairs. I'm sure this one's working. There's my test hole when I started this stuff. Return air 72.5 71. Probably gonna be 70. The second floor, it was thermostat was at 70. Okay, it's all teed together. $69.4, $69.3. That's okay. Now, right here. 17 to 18 degree split's good. Alright. Turn it off. Now, I do not care to take this door off of this air handler. Main reason being is only one of these should ever come off at a time, unless you have to do the coil. And then the weight of the return, you want to make sure it's supported, because they didn't support this. This is holding it up. The whole unit's will diamond. I left the drill downstairs. Nope. Ugh. Some gunk and crap out of my way. Doesn't feel oily. That's where the oil usually ends up, is in the trap. When you do that, you will find it. Where to go through both. Look at that. You get too much water. It even comes back here. I don't like that at all. I don't feel the primary should be tied into that. Am I draining or am I just coming back? I don't know at this point. If I'm higher, nothing should come through, so I'm going to put something under this. Okay, it all went through. It almost acts like a vent. I just don't like it. It's got to be a lot of water to come back into here. I'm just going to shut it off. That defeats the purpose of a secondary, to give you some time until you're shut down. I'm going to have to hop back up here with a filter, but this unit's okay. I'm out. Alright. So now it's charged. This unit, starting 30 pounds, 9 ounces. Unless it's made. Liquid. Cleans. And then so like run for a little Suction's low, superheat's high, no subcool. And I found a leak on the evap coil. Got to get my customer AC. Well, the evap coil is ordered. Target superheat 6. Sounds so much better having a Schrader pin in the way when you're putting stuff in. Doing with the core tool, the pin out, the compressor actually sounds like crap when it's getting that liquid. Here it's actually metering it enough. I still need a lot more. See where we're at 102. This condenser alone holds 5 pounds. Still need more, so. Settles at. Still need more gas. Suction's only 108. Subcools swimming around a little. Man, I'm sure it's offering a lot more cooling now than it was. Superheat's down to 26. It's doing its thing. Let me close this up. a piece of sand changes it. You guys use it. First minute. La cosa come vai. Let me know where he's losing so we can fix it. Friggin' infestation here. They tripped my circuit breaker. Nope. L2 Shutdown. Last time I had this, I had a bad stator. Friggin' sucks. One problem after another problem after another problem on today's maintenance. Worst part is no breakfast or lunch right now. Almost 4 degrees of subcool. Target 6. I can see as I'm putting in now, it's jumping up. Might be a little over, but it may not be also. Let's see where it settles down to. If it's a little over, it's a leaker. It's going to need it anyway, as long as it's not too much over. Overspeed shutdown. Could be anything in here. It's going to be a very long video, so I may not bring you guys into this. This might be me alone working on this. This looks good. So cool. leave this alone. These friggin' ants. Better get a screwdriver over here. The L1 L2 shutdown, either bad brushes, or these guys have shorted something out where the rotor stator comes up to the controller. There's this fuse here. Yeah, a little overcharged probably. It's not like it's the end of the world.